Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Crash Twinsanity. It's your old pal Kyle, and I would like to apologize for the gaps in between videos. Believe me, if I had it my way, I could get a video out every day, but sometimes some things go wrong, and you have to restart the uploading process because it decides not to publish after some processing because something apparently went wrong that was outside your control. Needless to say, it's obnoxious. But missing that, we're finally at the bay. Let's see what we've got here.
Surprised to see me, Crash? Like the fleas in your fur, I keep coming back. 3 years I spent alone in the frozen Antarctic wastes. And I missed you. And so I've organized a little gathering, like a birthday party, except the exact opposite. And look, all of your friends are here. You are so very popular. Let's start handing out the presents.
And here we go. Beginning of the game, we're already fighting the final boss. Not really. But yeah. This is definitely where I feel where Crash Twinsanity shines. It easily has some of the best bosses in the entire Crash continuity. Anyway, this boss...
This is from Dingodile. Ripperoo, you shouldn't have. Pinstripe, how thoughtful. Oh dear, two of the same. But don't worry, I get this.
Anyway, this boss is very simple.
You can return.
That was the hand what you're supposed to do. As if the game didn't already tell you to reflect to that shot. Also, he likes to destroy the platforms, so be wary of that. And there's something blue down there. I've never noticed that before. Oh my. But this isn't too hard, just take your time and you should be able to make it out there without too much of a hassle. And there you go. Cortex is down.
Meet your brand new, hydraulically operated, twin brother, Mecha Bandicoot! What was that?
Dr. Cortex, you are magnificent!
Of course I was, you fool. Initiate missile attack.
But we're not done yet. But yes, Mecha Bandicoot. He is, what can I say, he's incredible. Probably one of the better bosses, and we're only at the beginning of the fight. Not to fight the game. But same basic strategy as Cortex. Just want to flick the green plasma shots. Watch out for the chainsaw and the missile. The missile being more threatening of his two attacks. Which is why you don't get rid of it sooner, because that would make the fight too easy. Speaking of easy, the rest is just a cakewalk because you stand completely still and shoot the plasma right back at him. It's gonna charge up for dramatic effect, but it really does nothing. Unless you somehow get hit. I've had a lot of stupid stuff like that where I hit something and then it hits me at the same time. And oh, seems he done fell down. And oh no, he took us with him. And that's the last we ever saw of Ripperoo. And Cortex is at his wit's end and is coming right at us. Welcome to Roller Brawl, one of the many interesting gameplay modes of this game. Unfortunately, this is the only real time you see it. It is pretty interesting though. It's I can best compare it to the old arcade style game with that ball you moved around on a 3D plane. Don't remember what it was called. if I head back here and you can fall off a cliff. Oh, but it's okay because there's a checkpoint right here, so I don't even need to cut anything out, really. I seem to be having a bit of a hard time. Never mind. So, that's an interesting camera angle. Camera. That's never happened before. Let's try this. This is ironic because there are... I don't believe there are any gems over there, but there are some helpful items back there. But at this rate, I'm losing more than I'm gaining. And my capture lagged. Good. And I'm stuck. And yeah, that was totally worth it after all that trouble I went through to get it. But you don't want to go up here. Unfortunately, you don't seem to be able to go back. Actually, never mind. I can easily go. And I'm missing most of the good stuff that's back here, so that's lovely. And speaking of missing the good stuff that's back here, you definitely want to grab this. If you can help it. I may need to come back. I'm just kidding. That's our first yellow gem, although it should be our second, but I missed the one in Sandy Island. Well, Jungle Bungle, but I digress. This is an unseen gallery, and I'm going to have a fun time going over what that means. Of course, that's not until much later. Maybe cutting these out. These loading screens. I don't know, we'll see what happens. New checkpoint. Gonna go down this. Nope. I can never seem to go down the path I want to. There. And that's why you want to overshoot that jump so you can fall off a cliff. This is just the day of falling off cliffs unintentionally, isn't it? Or running into nitro crates. Just the day of overall death. It's interesting actually because I'm typically pretty good at this game. But for whatever reason I seem to be just having the worst time with this. However, I still hope for the best and that this won't be a total travesty. That was interesting. Okay, I haven't played this in a while, so I don't know if you're supposed to move forward there, but you know what, sure, why not? Let's take this path. We've already gotten the gem down that one anyway. And there's no less death along that path. Okay. What? No, camera. Okay, okay. And... But checkpoint. And if you stay idle long enough... Never mind. If you stay idle long enough, someone will take the upper hand in the fight. And... like so. I thought there was a gym over here, but 2 lives, not bad. I could definitely use that. And did I just lose Aku Aku? And you always want to hit these things in the same order. You can tell what the order is by which one's sparkling. But if that's a bit too hard to notice for you, the order is always going to be red, yellow, green. And I do not remember this being this difficult. Cutting. Maybe it's a good thing this is the only roller brawl in the entire game. Anyway, you want to be careful going along this, because it's very easy to fall off of here and miss this gem. I'm surprised I got that my first try, actually. And speaking of tricks, I remember there was something... Yes, you wanna... This, I believe you... Yeah, that's what you wanna do. Because doing that grants you this purple gem. If I can get onto this one, there we go. So it's faster to go down that one, but it's more rewarding to go the other way. Ooh, what have we here?
Well, well. A power crystal.
And who are these guys? I don't recognize them. These are the ants. They are... Whoa. They're our standard enemy of the game, and they seem to be after these crates. And you all know that the only person around here who gets to break crates is Crash. And Crash is also the one who dies amusing deaths. At least I don't have to cut anything here, because it just skips right to the cutscene.
Well, well. A power crystal.
That's one. Really, this isn't that hard. You just gotta be careful. These ants do take 2 hits, by the way, but yeah. But if you use the body slam, they only take 1 hit. I demonstrate that, but these guys with the light swords can be a little risky. And there is an Aku Aku crate around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. It's kind of seeing my lighting, because in case you haven't noticed, this area is pretty dark. Not play this in a well-lit room. I'm not gonna bother fighting these guys, 'cause I can just do this and then I'll go back in.
Yes, the crystal is mine. Ah! Keep back, you weak-minded fool. Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy.
Is it just me, or is Clancy Brown the best Cortex? I realized he was... Yeah. Speaking of things I don't usually... Not that I was speaking of that at this moment. But yeah, I just love Clancy Brown as Cortex. And we may as well enjoy the fruits of our labor. If we can get up there. But yes, well, this is a major playstyle anyway. In fact, the official manual of this game labels playing as Crash and Cortex its own character, and really it is. Also, I don't know why my Aku Aku isn't visible. That's interesting. Yeah, I could be invincible right now and I don't even know it. But I've been keeping count and I wouldn't be invincible. Okay, now I would be invincible. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe Crash and Cortex don't get invincible. But yes, as I was saying earlier, while Crash and Cortex are together there, yeah, that was weird, together there. Crash cannot double jump, he cannot slide, and all that good stuff he could do earlier.
Throw me over there. Trust me, we're pals, right?
However, that is to say this has its downsides. Or rather, doesn't have its upsides. Because with Cortex, you can activate mechanisms. And he always comes right back to you. I guess we can't trust him. And see that gem over there? That's how we're gonna get that. He's even kind enough to take care of the rats. Yes, after you throw Cortex, he will attack stray enemies. Which I feel is perfectly demonstrated by that. How are we doing for the gems? Just missing one, and I feel like I may have missed it, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. You don't get these gems in the order presented to you there, in case that isn't obvious. Oh no, this part, it's a little tricky. And I got hit. And we're back to Roller Brawl. Yes, he really wants that crystal. Watch out for the nitro crates. Hey Aku, how's it been? It's been so long I forgot to pronounce your name! And we're back to the Day of Dead. The day of falling off of cliffs and exploding nitro crates. And I can't even cut this segment out, because this is it. Yeah, this... Anyone else notice I'm having a hard time talking? No my. But yes, this is my probably my favorite move with Cortex. You use him as a hammer. Someone's been watching Emperor's New Groove. Wow, that was interesting. Anyway, remember the order. Red, yellow, green. Also, I do believe you have to hit the crystal with Cortex. You can't just have him run into it, which is rather annoying. And this part, I don't like this part, it's nerve-wracking. We're being chased. And if you mess that up, you're dead. There is one more like this in the entire game, but it's not until much later. And I'm thankful that there are only 2 of this. And this bodes well. But I'm confident. I feel like I've got it this time. How do I keep doing that? How do I somehow keep managing to mess that up?
Just gonna cut all this.
Yep.
Good, because I'm talking like a jerk. Oh my god, it's a 20!
This is all getting cut out. I'm just gonna cut ahead straight to the successful attempt.
I love bacon.
Unless this is a successful attempt, in which case this part isn't getting cut out.
That makes sense.
Of course, I have no way of knowing when I'm gonna do this successfully before I do it.
Wow, Kyle, have you ever considered being that?
What is this, Adventure Time? By the way, this was a successful attempt.
I'm your lucky charm. Alright, 400.
Oh, nitro switches. Those are back. Hit that and all the nitro crates in a certain area go away. Also, for the first time, we have collected every gem in a level.
Oh, I got a 50. Alright, so
I'm gonna try to mute up my brother's ramblings. And yes, save point.
550, 600, 650, 670, 90, 700
That feels good. I was bursting in there.
How are you fools? Before the awesome might of
The evil twins.
Aren't you two adorable? Let me see. I might have some chalky treats here for you.
Chalky treats? Oh, oh.
we've some good news and some bad.
The bad news? We're going to destroy your precious islands.
The good, you won't be around to see it.
How tiresome.
You want to play mind games? Okay, tough guy. Let's play mind games. This is the part where you run away screaming. Go on, run!
Catch you later, Brainiac.
Well, we should go after Cortex, but you want to come around here because there's something special for you.
how many things have we done before? Just not trying to get it right. Okay. Just 5 minutes. It's more like 5 more than 10.
And I died anyway. Cutting out the loading screen.
Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna try that again, hopefully with less failure. Because I haven't had enough of that in this video.
$710.
Here it is. And look at where we are. Told you this place would be important. You can now get any gems or whatnot you may have missed before in the first part of Insanity Island, Jungle Bungle, or Cavern Catastrophe.
It is I, Aku Aku.
And you can have Aku Aku explain who he is again.
You may summon me by breaking open these crates. Call me thrice, and I shall grant you special powers.
Anyway, let's see if I can't do this right now. Did it work? It worked! Anyway, just wanna take this a sec to get a little height. Maybe I can use this barrel. No, that doesn't seem to do it. And there you go. You have to play Jungle Bungle and Cavern Catastrophe. I'm just gonna leave it here and meet you back at Insanity Island. I'll see you all next time. Take care.